Hello everyone, and welcome back to Starfield. This is episode 6. Last time we stole a soccer ball, and it's kind of domino affected into us going on a museum tour. So that's kind of where we are at the moment with Bill Starsap. Now he's waited here ever so patiently for me to travel back to Mars to return a book, and now we can go on this guided tour. We can let it continue. We're in a living museum, which is very, very exciting. And we sort of spoke about how we have reached a level in this game where just kind of like a door opened in our minds, and I was like, okay, you know what? I actually think I know what I want to do here. Because I was wrestling with myself around episode 3 to episode 4, where I was like, okay, I'm not feeling hooked. I'm not feeling gripped by what's being presented right now, but I'm curious. I'm going to give it a go. We might just stick to the main quest. We'll see what happens, right? And then a moment happens of just absolute random silliness. And I was like, okay, I think I remembered why I really like Bethesda RPGs. Because you can just end up in just a ridiculous situation so easily. And then when you are taken out and put into a random place, you are surrounded by other potential quests. And I was like, okay. Because the main quest of a Bethesda game has never been really the strongest element to it, you know? Or the writing. It's been the fun stuff that we have. It's the friends you make along the way. It's the chaos. It's the bugs. It's the mods. It's the ability to be whoever you want to be, right? And it's enjoyable. I think that Bethesda, on a real note, need to improve certain things, because if we're in 2023 going, it's a Bethesda game and it's what I wanted, they're not going to grow and change and improve, you know? They'll be like, cool, we can continue doing this, right? And we can have the same level of what we'd expect from Bethesda since Oblivion, you know? And I think that they definitely could strengthen a lot of elements of the Bethesda experience while still being true to like what we want out of a Bethesda game, you know? But that is my long-winded intro out the way. Sarah's getting a little bit antsy to move. She's really excited for this guided tour, and I am excited to see what the rest of this story can hold. While we will be pursuing the main story, I will also allow ourselves to engage in the things that we are excited about, like this potential bounty hunting mission stuff. We met this nerdy guy who loves comic books, so we must help him with his collection, all of that kind of fun stuff. So let's dive in. Let's continue with the guided tour with Bill Starsap, shall we?
Have any questions so far?
I think I'm ready for what... Actually, no, because I said you would wait here while I look around.
Have a good one.
Hang on. I said I would have a look around, and...
Do you have a spaceship? I want to get a spaceship.
We didn't look around at all, actually. We went to a different planet. So let's actually take a brief look around. See if there's anything of value. It looks like anything in here is going to be stealing, so be careful.
Another tourist. Just do me a favor and stay out of trouble. It's hard enough dealing with our own sick and injured.
Right. Okay, so we were warned about this person that she hates tourists, and this is the one that was speaking with the tour guide when we arrived here.
Great! Another tourist. Let me guess. You slipped on the ice and need a doctor to wrap your sprained ankle?
What's your problem with tourists? Don't they help the local economy?
They do, but they're also a terrible burden for a small colony doctor like myself. I have enough trouble treating our own people with the time and resources I have.
It's kind of a terrible attitude for a doctor.
Maybe. I'm sorry if it sounded harsh. I'm just frustrated. However, I think if you walked a mile in my shoes, you'd probably feel the same. Anyway, what can I do for you?
Really don't seem to like the tourists.
I don't. They make a mockery of New Homestead culture. And on top of it, they're reckless. It's like I said before, I feel like I'm treating them more often than our own people.
It must keep you busy. What's so bad about that?
The problem is that most of the tourists' injuries are from preventable accidents. Things our people know how to avoid. And often I have to take care of them first because they can't leave with their injuries, so I have to put off seeing my regular patients. So not only am I working extra hard for people who have little respect for me, it comes at the expense of our own.
Alright, you know what? I can respect that. That's a necessary grievance. That's frustrating. I wish there was something I could do is not what I want to say, but it's probably going to end up being some sort of quest. We're going to rewrite Bethesda dialogue to match our scoundrel, alright? We're just going to say, sounds frustrating.
Actually, maybe there is. I have an idea that may be best suited for someone relatively unknown, instead of myself. I've got a mountain of work and a reputation to maintain. So I bought a realistic monster costume. The plan was to wear it, scare tourists away, and start a rumor about terrible creatures living on Titan. I figure that once word gets around, tourism will take enough of a dive to give me some relief.
Alright, I'm glad that I said I could help. I'll do it.
Oh, good. I was hoping not to have to do it myself, so I'm glad to have a volunteer. Here's the costume. I think this will work best on the surface, so just find a group and run up to them, acting like a convincing alien monster. With any luck, they'll run screaming and book the next flight out of here.
Absolutely fucking done. Alright, so let's take a look. Wear the monster costume. Is it in a spacesuit? It is a spacesuit. It's such a costume though. Like, it is such a costume. Am I gonna crawl around on all fours? This is horrible. With an axe? I'm some sort of axe murdering monster. Alright, we want to show my spacesuit in settlements now. It takes up the whole fucking screen, dude. Alright, is this good?
Did you scare off those tourists yet?
Okay, no opinion. Where'd you get a costume like that anyway?
I bought it from a private seller. They said they got it from someone who wore it in a secondary school as their sports team mascot. I guess it was supposed to be a tardigrade or something. Anyway, the person I bought it from modified it a bit so they could use it in an independent movie they were making. But I guess that went nowhere, so they had to sell it. Lucky me, I suppose.
Okay.
Try to be careful out there.
Yes, Doc. I'll try my best. Looking like a very convincing fucking monster. This is as far as the camera goes out. There we go. Yeah, let's take a photo with the guy here. Let's have a look at photo mode. Because photo mode exists. Oh, and it's a nice free camera. That's great. So this is me and Bill. Oh yes, look at that selfie. That's very good. How obnoxious of the photo mode of Starfield to have a field of view adjustment, but not the game itself. Isn't that good? Isn't that really good? That's funny. That's how it'd be super funny, guys.
That's the doctor's costume, isn't it? I saw when it was delivered. Sure is weird.
Alright, so people do acknowledge it. That's good. So that's photo mode done. I believe I can adjust the FOV myself in like a text file, so I might have to...
We used to get more tourists than we do these days.
Might have to look into that. So they used to get even more tourists, huh? Well, I'm about to give you something more to complain about, let me tell you that much.
Oh, you don't really want to talk to me. I'm just a nobody from the crates. Besides, I'm not really good at talking to tourists about New Homestead. If you're really interested in our history, talk to Maurice. He's a lot better at that than I am.
I'm just a nobody. I'm not sure I'm equipped to deal with whatever you've got going on.
Most people aren't. Sorry. I don't mean to push anyone away. I'm just not good at, people.
Mentioned something about the crates. What's that?
The crates are what we call the living quarters for the poor people, like me. They're made from old shipping containers. We have to make do with the space we have here. They're comfortable enough, I guess. And no one on Titan is well off to begin with, but you can tell that people look down on us, especially some of the tourists.
Having trouble with your studies?
Okay, well, no. Not the studies specifically. Like, I get good grades when I'm able to apply myself. But I'm poor. I just don't have the kind of money to be a full-time student and support myself. Even living in the cheap-ass crates. I keep having to take odd jobs just to put food on my plate. And when I do, my grades suffer. I just feel like I'll be stuck in a rut forever.
Yeah, right. Jesus. Consider this a scholarship from your friendly neighborhood tardigrade. Yeah, that's too bad. Maybe you'll be able to afford it all someday. I don't even have that much money.
Maybe someday. Until then, I'm just stuck down here in New Homestead, living in an old shipping container.
I'm pleased that you realize the importance of a decent education.
Sarah Morgan liked that. Me saying, oh, maybe you can afford it one day. Thank you. And then it's just forced me into conversation with Sarah.
Maybe another time.
Yeah, I don't even know where you are. Fucking okay. Poor. Well, hopefully another tourist will come through and pay for your scholarship. I'll come back when I'm super rich too, but we'll see how we go.
I have so much energy. I want to run around.
This game is like a free birth control, dude.
What are you supposed to be? It looks so stupid and silly.
Just like the size of the mouth on your face. On your adult face on a kid's body. I wonder if you'll recognize this outfit. How do you feel about it, Bill?
Have any questions so far?
This man doesn't care. He does not care. He's just like, okay, look, it's not for me to judge. I'm going to be professional.
Hey, thanks for stopping by.
He's so professional. Ah! Jesus. Am I gonna get arrested for being in this suit?
Don't stay outside for too long here on Titan. You'll freeze solid without the proper protection.
Surface, okay.
Off-worlders always ask how I can live here. I wonder how they can live anywhere else.
We'll go to the surface in this suit. This would be a great idea.
Colony life was like. To me,
I could
just how
really
we
go
live.
for some of Anya's cooking over at the Brown Horse.
So we're in a museum at the moment of just people who live here. And here are people, and they live here.
Sure would be nice to get off-world sometime.
Letter to the school board. Mind if I take this? To whom it may concern, my daughter Sylvie is part of the UC Remote World Learning Program. In this month's study kit, she was assigned a book titled The Hills Cry Jamison. As I do all books assigned to her, I took to reading it first to judge suitability for my daughter. How do you get off giving her this garbage to read? Her assigned learning counselor tells us it's really about building friendships, learning to tolerate others' differences, and overcoming adversity. That's all fine and good, those are important lessons, but I see it for what it is, nothing but propaganda, promoting your planet. My daughter is a proud new homesteader, and I see to it she remains that way. I don't want her getting silly ideas in her head about picking her up from her home and family and moving to your consumer wasteland of a world. Sylvie will not be reading this book. I want my daughter to learn, but if you keep sending her material that pushes away from me, I have no choice but to homeschool her, which places a huge burden on my family due to our farming responsibilities. Please reconsider the reading material you send our way. Nathaniel Manila. That's the guy that we spoke to, I think, in the farm area. Why is his letter in some random dude's living quarters? That's really weird. Also, just like, projection much? You're pushing my daughter away from me. It's like, no, you're scared of losing her. She's not going to want to go if you provide a good home for her, buddy. Think about that. You're only going to end up pushing her away yourself. I love parents that need therapy. Okay. Anyone in the bathroom? Hello, I'm a tardigrade. Oh, no one's in here. Hello, I'm a tardigrade. No one's in here. Okay, I can't scare anyone. Bill, you're gonna have to wait, buddy. I have to go back upstairs and scare some tourists. What's my mission log 1 again? Alright, tourists go home. Scare the tourists. Oh, God, you need to press tab to go back, and it's right below the button that makes the console pop up. Oh, hang on, I can do it here? Oh, I've got to go to the surface.
We take vandalism seriously.
Okay, well, I suppose I should probably make sure that I have my suit and my helmet on properly. Otherwise, this is going to be an issue. So, put this bad boy back on. And put this bad boy back on. Because we're going to the surface. Oh, no, hang on. That guy glitched out of a spacesuit. It looks like we can actually breathe here, so it's fine. Never mind then. Put me back in the monster costume, boss. I'm ready. Please let me go forward. Sometimes you just get stuck. You can't move forward. It's really strange. Oh, look, there's Sylvie. We just read a school letter about you. Nothing to say, hey?
Hello?
Oh.
I'm not really supposed to talk with tourists, but I kind of want to anyway. And I don't think my papa is paying attention. You're not going to tell him, are you?
Quick, go to New Jemison, kid. Run for your life. You'll thank me later. I don't think I will, not unless he asks.
Oh, I guess that's okay. I wouldn't want to make you lie. My mama always tells me it's not good to lie. Now what should we talk about?
Go to New Jemison, quick, run! Why doesn't your dad want you talking to tourists, Sylvie?
My mama says it's because he thinks we'd up and leave if we found out about the rest of the worlds out there. But I keep telling him, I love it here, and I love him, and I would never leave him. He doesn't believe it. He says the kids almost always want to leave when they grow up. But not me. Nope. I just want to visit somewhere else. Maybe.
I love insecure parents projecting onto their children. It makes them very good when they grow up, and it makes them really love and appreciate their parents, and definitely not resent them in any way possible. Do you enjoy working on the farm?
I think it's pretty fun. And I get to be around my mama and my papa all day, so that's cool. They say we all have to work a little, because it takes all of us to make the community work, just like on Earth a really, really, really long time ago. Someday, I think it'd be cool to see other places and do other things, but this is fine for now.
This is fine.
Bye!
Funny timing, as these guys sit here.
We Titans are hardy people. You'd have to be to live in a place like this. We get a lot of tourists out this way, but most of them aren't so bold as to strike up conversations with us. What's your deal?
I can't bring it up.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. See you later. I'm gonna go scare some tourists. Okay, so I guess the atmosphere is breathable on this planet because they're outside, but this is an airlock. I'm a little bit. Wait a minute. How am I supposed to wear this costume outside, dude? They're out on the surface. I guess do I need to like put the costume on from like a distance? Alright, well I've got to put this back on. Otherwise I'm going to suffocate and die.
Hi there.
And then I guess I need to put the suit on. Unless the suit gives me protection, which I just really doubt that it would. I don't think that has anything. I'm trying to look and see if there's any stats, but I feel like it would be the helmet. I just know that it's not an airtight fucking costume. Wait, am I not wearing it? You must wear a spacesuit, helmet, oh, and pack. If you don't have a pack on, I didn't know that the pack needed to be there as well for the full set. Damn, that does make sense actually, thinking about it. Alright. Cool. Time to go scare some tourists. I see them. This would be a hell of a lot easier if they were inside. Okay. I will quick save before this. We gotta change without them seeing me. Alright. Time to suffocate myself to death for this. Oh, wait. Huh. Really? This is airtight, huh? Wow. I thought that was like a mesh coating that I could like see and talk through so it wouldn't be like airtight, right? The game is breaking its rules so I can wear this outside apparently. Cool. Ah! 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 I've got an axe! Ah! I'm a tardigrade with an axe and I can fly! Ah! I've also got a gun! Hang on, how do I get a gun in this costume? Hold on. I've also got a gun! Ah! Ah! I'm a tardigrade with a weapon! Alright, sir, now give me your wallet and the keys to your spaceship. The fear of God in their eyes. Tardigrade with a fucking weapon. Alright, I think it worked. They've now tried to restrict themselves to the building, which I can't even get on top of, by the way. How'd they get up here? A tardigrade has limitations. It cannot get on the top of rooftops. Oh, there we go. Anyone who's looking out windows right now is like, is that a fucking tardigrade with an axe? Perfection. Alright, Right, I should have known to go back into the main entrance. Let me in, guys! Ah, that was fun.
Careful, there are some dangerous areas around here that are not part of any tours.
I don't know where Sarah went. Sarah got tired of me being irresponsible. You're locked in here with me now, buddy.
It's going to eat me!
Like right fucking here, dude.
Oh, get away! Get away!
Look at the pure terror in his body language.
No! Get away from me! Ah! It's chasing me!
There we go. That's better, buddy. Give chase.
What is that thing?
It's so much better. It's so much better when you're running. Oh. He's dissipated into the new homestead. How unfortunate.
Feel free to look around, but don't touch.
Oh, I'm looking. Alright, let's head back and report the good news. Report the good news to the doc. Congratulations, Doc. I think the tardigrade thing worked. They're absolutely fucking terrified of me, and I can barely see.
Cause any trouble in that costume of yours?
Oh, absolutely not. No trouble.
Look, I know what I'm asking you to do is pretty silly, but I still think it's worth a shot.
I scared off some tourists for you.
Oh, I'm glad it worked. Thank you. With any luck, I'll be able to give more attention to my regular patients now. Tell you what, if you want to come back later and do this for me a couple more times, I'll even let you keep the costume.
took my costume. No, let me keep it. Oh, I should have just never done the quest. Give me that back. That's mine now, by rights. I pissed in it and everything. I laid claim.
You wouldn't believe how many off-worlders think hiking the surface of Titan is all fun and games. But a lot of thrill seekers end up in my office.
Can I have this back?
Be well.
No, I lost the costume. No fucking shot. I lost the costume, dude. Oh, my fun and games ruined. Give me the costume, lady, if you know what's good for you. Because I don't have a pickpocket option yet, so you're just gonna have to give it to me. Oh, that's unbelievable. God damn it. Is it in here? Did you put it away? Patience clothes. Where'd you put that monster costume, lady? How dare you? That's so sad. I thought she was like, hey, you can keep it for your trouble. I helped you out.
I'll treat you if you need it. But please, try to be more careful around here.
Alright, well that's good exploration. I'll be real with you guys. The reason why I've continued on this tour is because I'm almost convinced that something's gonna happen, right? Like, surely it's not gonna just be a tour. I'm waiting for something to just go disastrously wrong on the tour. That's why we've like stuck it out for so long. I'm just waiting for some weird fuckery to happen. But the longer we get into this tour, the more I'm worried. I'm like, you know what? It might just be a straight up tour and there's not going to be any funny business. When we got up to that previous place that was under construction, I was like, oh, he's probably going to, like, we might end up being able to sneak in or go in there and something weird will happen. But, you know. Let's move on.
You're the boss. Let's go. The tavern's original owner was infatuated with them, from what I understand, and named the place in their honor. The moniker, Brown Horse Tavern, is also a throwback to names of similar Earth restaurants hundreds of years before it was established.
Look at this ye old Earth. Fallout New Vegas?
Those folks.
Ice mining operations are unusual, but if they're run properly, they can prove to be quite lucrative.
Big iron on his hip?
You get used to the methane processing smell after a while. I can't imagine living here. These people sure are hardy.
That delicious smell is making me hungry. Can I answer anything about the Brown Horse?
What can you tell me about the owner?
Anya Seattle is the current owner of the Brown Horse. It's been in the Seattle family for generations. But Anya will be able to tell you more herself. Feel free to ask her. It doesn't feel right coming from me when she's standing right over there.
There you go. So she's from Seattle, hence the last name. How could this possibly be the oldest restaurant in the settled systems?
Easy. All the other ones fell to ruin when we abandoned Earth. There were technically older ones on Mars, but those have long since shuttered or been replaced.
Any menu wrecks?
Ooh, that's a tough one. I honestly love everything Anya serves here. I'd be doing her a disservice to recommend one dish over another. You want the real answer? Order one of everything. Oh yeah, by all means. Stop in for a moment.
All right, let's talk to Anya.
Welcome to the Brown Horse. Welcome, I'm Anya. Is this your first time with us at the Brown Horse Tavern?
You probably didn't recognize me because of the cowboy hat, darling. I thought I'd look the part upon coming to the Brown Horse. I'm a regular. Can't believe you don't recognize me.
Okay, really? I know all my regulars, and I'm pretty sure you're not one of them. It's okay. There's nothing to be embarrassed about if you've never been here before. We've got an assortment of food and drinks, some of which follow homemade recipes that have been passed down over hundreds of years. So, what can I do for you?
I want to be a cowboy, baby. I saw the Chunks restaurant out there. Does it hurt your business?
Oh, hardly. The locals pretty much stay away from Chunks, so whenever they don't feel like cooking themselves and want a fresh meal, they come to me. Only the tourists eat that junk. But don't tell that to my husband. He manages the Chunks. I love him, but he's a bit of a fanatic about it.
That's a hilarious conflict of interest. Chunk sucks. My husband, however, loves the place. What is this place?
You mean the Brown Horse? Well, it's only the longest continuous running restaurant since humans started settling outside of Earth. There's a lot of history within these walls, and some damn fine food and drink, if I say so myself. This place has been in my family for generations. My however many great-grandmother opened it when the first colony started on Titan. Back then, it was a simple mess hall that she chose to put a little extra love and flavor into. And now, it's the pride of New Homestead.
Yes, being a regular myself, I knew all of that. I was just testing if you knew. I'd like to see a menu, please.
Let me show you what we have.
Bourbon. Supposedly from a place called Kentucky. I love bourbon in a bag. The Kodos Crater. Dark Lager. Very good label on that one. Mass-produced generic beer. We got a drink pack, which is also beer. Erdebrau. Fried pickles. Look at that. Fried pickles. Pale Ale. Red Ale. Red Harvest Double Malt Whiskey. Red Harvest Pale Ale. Red Harvest Single Malt Whiskey. Solomon's Reserve. Maya Pita. Just straight up one slice of toast. Best enjoyed when buttered or jellied, but can be eaten as is. Ugh, imagine eating just plain toast. Oh my god. And a veggie grinder. A hearty hoagie of roasted vegetables and mushrooms. Solid menu, lady. I'm gonna for roleplay purposes, I'm gonna buy something and we're gonna ingest it. I'm gonna get the I get a pack of the Red Harvest Double Malt Whiskey, and I'll get the Maya pita bread, please. Thank you, ma'am.
So long. Tell your friends about us.
Alright, I'm gonna go find a place to eat.
I'm on the tourists.
I'm gonna go find this, I'm gonna go sit in the corner over here.
Dr. Dakota.
There we go.
A word of warning, she...
Right, perfect. This is exactly where I want to be sitting. And then we go into our inventory, and we got our new items here, so we want to drop this on the ground. Drop this. Alright, where is it? Oh! Just a bit too far on the table. Sorry there, Sarah. I'm gonna have to get up and drop my food on the floor. Silly me. Hold on a second here. Good thing it fell the right way up. Alright, there we go. Alright, let me just put that on the table there. Oh, yep. Let me just pick that up. Oh, okay. Oh, and it's okay. 5-second rule real quick. Okay, the gravity on this planet is rather disturbing. Oh no. Oh no, I picked up the beer.
You're making things harder for yourself.
No! I picked up the beer. I'm just trying to enjoy my meal. Oh no!
Under arrest.
Buddy, no! I'm just trying to enjoy a light meal there, sir. Picked up someone's beer can. I didn't know someone was sitting here, sir. You can have my credits, please. I'll pay the fine. I'll pay the court a fine so I don't have to serve my sentence.
Smart move.
No!
Take any contraband and stolen property and you'll be free to go.
No, my food! I was just trying to sit down and be a patron of the Brown Horse, man. Oh, dude, the fucking beer can.
Marines that get sent here. Consider this posting a punishment.
Yep. This is my second time. You know what? I really wish that if you just picked up an item that didn't belong to you, you know, you wouldn't have the cops beating your ass.
We run a tight ship here on Sidonia. Anyone who's...
I'm back on Sidonia! Oh, my God. Vincent, please, buddy. Oh, I'm back on fucking Mars.
The governor's office is
No fucking shot. I'm back on fucking Mars, dude. Holy shit. Alright, I'm going back to my ship. Where's my ship? Imagine if they were like, yeah, we left your ship back on Titan. So you've got to go and you got to go and find public transport. Could you imagine if they actually added that as like a thing? Like if you get arrested and then taken back to prison in Sidonia, you have to find You have to find like a public charter that takes you to the planet, or have someone like fly you to your ship. I would kind of love that. Oh, for fuck's sake. Me going on this stupid tour being like, man, I can't wait to see if something interesting or funny happens. And the only thing that was funny was me arresting myself by picking up a fucking beer can. I hope my food's still there. I'm still hungry. Just because I dropped it on the floor, I put it back on the table, I think. So I saved it from the 5-second rule. I hope nobody's drunk my double malt whiskey. I'm thirsty after all that prison sentencing. I'm going to check on it. Alright, let's go take a look. This fucking low orbit's been messing with me. To think, this is all because I'm trying to pick up my fucking food off the floor. Alright. Yeah, so the husband is right here with the chunks. Alright. Bill's been so polite to wait on me. I got really confused when Bill was like running towards me. Dude, this guy's still here.
Macedonia may be closer to Earth, but we do a better job preserving its...
The dude who just arrested me is still here.
Hello?
Hello? Alright, this is mine. I bought it, by the way. I bought this. I am in possession. I'm gonna drop this on my table. I plan to still eat my meal. Yeah, when he ran right towards me, I was like, what the fuck's going on? Alright, let's see if I can rotate this, please.
Careful, there are some dangerous areas around here.
How do I rotate this?
Not part of any tours.
There we go. Rotate. Put it down. Wonderful. Look at that. Voila, I've even got a bowl with a candle. And that beer is far away from me. Alright, Bill, I'm just gonna eat my food over here. You don't mind if I just sit down and finally have this meal, you know. Tell you, the unexpected trip to Sardonia really got me hungry. Ah, that was good. That was good, Bill. That was very good. Better than that prison food they gave me for picking up a beer can. I can't believe you reported me to the cops. Get on over here.
That delicious smell is making me hungry. Can I answer anything about the brown horse?
Yeah, I think I'm good to go here, Bill. I'm tired of this place.
Okay, then. All right, we're headed to the last stop, right back where we began. Feel free to check out the museum exhibit in the main concourse here. These displays are full of rare Earth trinkets salvaged from before humanity left, and Maurice is happy to talk about the collection. The museum's curator, Maurice, will be happy to talk to you if you want to know more.
Stuff. NASA's snow globe. Love it. I cannot believe that nothing terrible happened on this tour. It was a straight shot, just a tour. I really took pity on this guy, and we went on the whole fucking tour, and nothing happened except for me getting arrested.
Well, that's that! I hope you enjoyed Starsap tours as much as I enjoy giving them.
Oh, and then I can pay him 500 credits. That was super boring. I felt like you should have been the one paying me. Oh, I feel fucking bad for this guy. I'm just going to say it was very educational. He did a good job. I'm going to be polite, despite the fact that he reported me to the cops.
You're welcome, and thank you for coming along. Remember to tell your friends all about it. Take care!
Yeah, I got 200 XP for that. That's nice. Thank you for the 200 experience. Mission updated, Rook meets Hing. I'm assuming that's just because it's just updated to my main quest. Alright, well, I hope you enjoyed that fucking thing, because that took a lot out of me. God damn it. That was unbelievable. Hey, it's that person.
To learn about early colony life. It's another to experience
was just
it.
wondering if you maybe had, you know, if someone maybe...
Hey, you don't have to be nervous about asking me if I've got any freebies. I know you don't have a lot of money. You know I'll always take care of you. I bought something off a tourist real cheap. I think you're gonna like it. I'll drop by with it later, after I clean it up.
Wow. Thank you, Jay. I don't know what to say.
Don't worry about it. You just keep on being you. If you're looking to trade, I'm happy to help.
You just keep on being you.
I still can't believe
Can't believe that guy's not paying 20k credits for her scholarship. Unbelievable. Where's the husbando? Is it this guy? Luther, Atlanta.
Don't tell my wife, but I actually prefer Chunks to her cooking. And don't get me wrong, her cooking's great. Hello there. Welcome to the new Homestead Chunks. We've got all your Chunks favorites. Well, almost all of them. Sadly, we're out of the special sauce. I know. But everything else is still that great Chunks food you know and love. So, what can I do for you?
Can we tell them about each other? Can we be like, your wife hates this place, and then go tell the wife, your husband hates this place. What's your favorite chunk, bro?
Oh, you had to go and ask the hard questions, huh? How can I pick just one? There's chicken chunks, beef chunks, potato chunks, cheesesteak chunks, cheesecake chunks. You know what? I'm gonna cheat if you don't mind, and just say I love them all equally.
What is the fact that nobody can actually choose something in this place? Your wife owns the Brown Horse Tavern. How could you work for the competition?
Oh, it's all good. Chunks pays me pretty well. And between you and me, Anya's doing all right herself. Plus, we got this plan, you know? We want to see if we can introduce some of Anya's famous cooking to the Chunks lineup and pitch it to corporate. Imagine Anya's delicious food in every Chunks restaurant across the settled systems. And people are bound to come visit her place to see where it all started. It's a win all around.
You seem to really love Chunks, huh?
You know I do. And what's not to love? It's delicious, nutritious, easy, fast, inexpensive. It sure makes my hungry belly sing for joy. My wife thinks I eat too much Chunks food, but I just can't help myself. It's so good.
It's so good. Running out of Chunks special sauce sounds like a problem.
If I'm completely honest, it is. And people are always saying how this Chunks can't compare to the real deal. And I just know it's because we never had that mouth-watering sauce. I've been in contact with some of the other restaurants out there, and they'll give me some, but they say they can't afford to send it, and I don't have a ship, so what am I to do?
There's no fucking shot that they were like, we're gonna add a goddamn special sauce delivery quest in this game. Is there a reason Chunks doesn't just send you the sauce?
For real? Good question. Now, they haven't said, but I think it has something to do with them prioritizing other Chunks over mine. I guess it's made at a different facility than our other food, and they don't even want to pay the shipping cost to ship from another store to ours. Yeah, sometimes I get lucky and a cargo hauler passes through with a route that takes them near other Chunks and back again, but there's no guarantee.
Shall we do the most exciting quest line of all time and go and get some special sauce?
Wait, for real? You do that. You're not pulling my leg.
I'll do it if you pay me.
Oh, of course. Between what I've got personally and the petty cash, I'm sure I can get you what you deserve. So, I know of another Chunks that has a case of sauce ready to go for me. I actually cleared it with them just before you arrived. If you mention it to whoever's working the counter there, they'll hook you up. Bring it back here, and we'll be golden. Thanks. Ooh, I can't wait until it's time to eat. I'm gonna use our discount to get a bunch of different Chunks and mix them all up, try some new flavor profiles, as they say in the biz.
Ooh, get the Chunks special sauce in neon.
What are you talking about?
You know, the foodie biz.
What are you talking about?
It's a thing we do.
We get cases of refrigerated Chunks and we just heat them up. We don't, like, make anything. You are really into Chunks, huh?
Yeah, it's the greatest. Can't believe you're so down on it. We have the best job on Titan.
Whatever. I'm just doing this job to help my family pay the bills and save up so I can pay for my education. And I am out of here. Welcome to Chunks. Please choose your Chunks.
We're gonna bring down the mood, Chunks employee. Luther over here, he's like fucking shitting Chunks daily. Door. You got a toilet. All right, so
This colony's a lot smaller than
fucking chunk side quest. This is the greatest planet I've ever been to. Remember, this is the butterfly effect of being arrested. It only led to getting arrested a second time while trying to eat some goddamn sandwich, but that's okay.
It would be nice to get off.
All right, I think it's time for us to go, don't you? We've got plenty of stuff to do. We've got plenty of stuff to do. Neon is where my character's backstory is, so it all ties into Chunks. Chunks is bringing us back home, baby. What a quest line.
Got anything you need to offload? Trade Authority is always buying. Kiosk right here for you.
Ooh.
You should inspect your ship for heat leeches every couple landings. They'll cause plenty of havoc if left unchecked.
What ships do you have for sale?
I'm sure you can find something you like.
Let's have a look, actually. Stuff is more expensive than what I can afford, but let's take a look. Achilles, the Econahall, the Gladius, the Vagabond. It's gonna be very nice when I can make my own ship. When I've got a bajillion dollars, I need to sell a bunch of stuff. I'm not gonna sell my ship that is only worth 675 credits.
Okay, no problem.
And we haven't gotten into this yet, so I don't really know how ship customization works, but so we got Ship Builder, which allows us to fully design, modify, and paint the ship. The floor gauge to the right tells you where new modules will appear. When the floor gauge is at 0, for example, new modules will be placed in the center mass of the ship. Building new ship modules will cost credits, and deleting them will give you credits back. The Ship Builder will keep a running total and process the entire transaction at the end. There's a flight check that will give you warnings or errors if your design is invalid for any reason. Okay, so we can like break this shit down and make some other stuff as well. And then we can also change the colors. A nice little color slider. That's cool. Just make our oh, and there's 3 colors, isn't there? Well, we're gonna make our Razor Crest eventually. We'll be making the Razor Crest. We'll be making it a type of chrome, if that is even possible. I'm not sure if they add different types of paint jobs or anything like that, but for now I'm just gonna run the black on the ship. I'm gonna have a look at this system for a while, see if I can get used to what's going on here. Okay, so I just spent like 6,000 hours in this thing trying to build like a whole new ship, and let me tell you, oh, I'm out. I can't do it. I'm not cut out for this. I need to get more money and more parts. I'm definitely interested in building something cool. At the moment, all I've just done is change colors. But that's what we got. Changing colors. I moved a couple of things around. But let me tell you, this thing is it's not as easy as it looks. And also, the ship builder is kind of a mess at the same time. Genuinely. There's a lot of different buttons to press, and then you gotta, like, the moving around is all weird. So I definitely got to adjust to it, but I'll get there. We're going to get off of this place, that's for sure. We're gonna leave. Probably have
just isn't the same as the real thing.
I probably have a lot of goods to sell as well, so I can get some of those credits in question. But I'll get to it. You have a lot of limitations on where you can place certain things as well, so oh shit, because I customized it. Where'd all my shit go? Did it go in the cargo hold? It went into the cargo hold. Okay. All of my circle of stuff is all in the cargo hold now. Okay. You cleaned up. Oh shit. It like cleared up everything, even like random just objects. Huh. Everything. Oh no, even Barrett's helmet and everything. Anything that was out is now gone. That's so weird. I guess if you ever want to clean up your ship, you can do that. You can also just sit your butt on a toilet and do nothing. There you go. Okay. I'll get into ship customization. I just need the resources. Alright, I think what we should do now is after that absolutely impeccable tour, we're going to rendezvous with the Astraea at Europa. So we can continue being an undercover pirate man. Because that's what we were doing before we got massively sidetracked. So
Look who finally had the guts to show up. Looks like Adler finally did something right for once.
okay, we got hailed by the Astraea. Ignore.
So, big shot. I hear Adler thinks you're good enough to join our crew.
This is cool. Ship-to-ship communication, doing transmissions. Adler said that? I didn't know he cared.
You're funny. I hate funny. Remember that. So, before I put you to work, let's get everything out in the open. I don't know if Adler mentioned it, and for his sake, I hope he hasn't. But you aren't about to sign up with any average pirate crew. You're signing up with the Crimson Fleet. That's if you get through this little task I have planned for you. There's a medical supply ship called the Ragana, jumping into Enceladus's orbit. On board that ship, you'll find a traitor named Austin Rake. I want him dead.
Alright, so she hates funny. Consider it done.
It's done when Rake stops breathing. Head back here when you're finished. And don't keep me waiting for long.
So that's the notorious Nova Mora. I have to say, if she's the finest that the Crimson Fleet has to offer, joining them might be a terrible mistake.
Sarah, I think you forgot that we're undercover. Why do you want Austin Rake dead?
Rake used to run with the fleet. Hell, I'm the one who vouched for him in the first place. Back then he had a different name and a different identity. He was a damn good earner too, brought in a ton of creds. Everything was fine until he wanted out. So he ran. And nobody, I mean nobody, runs away from the fleet.
Alright, well, let's go. Transmission terminated. Let's plot a course. Okay, so we're heading to this place. Our ship slowly pans across the screen to enter this place.
This is Dmitry Moldavsky, pilot of the Ragana. We are a simple transport ship heading to New Homestead. We do not want any trouble.
Well, sorry, bud, you're about to get some trouble. Convince the Ragana to kill Austin Rake or find a way to spare him. Oh, this is interesting. So, convince him... Okay, interesting. Well, we're here to collect evidence, so we're going undercover. Starfield double agent. Then, boy, do I have some bad news for you. Okay. You have a crewman on board that I'm looking for.
All right. And what are your intentions with this crewman?
Okay, so we've got the UC SysDef option, or the Crimson Fleet option. I only have one demand. Kill Austin Rake, do that and I'll let you go. Okay. UC Sistef. The fleet wants Austin Rake dead. I'd like to board your ship and talk about how to spare him.
Oh God, I do not know.
Transmission terminated. What's going on here? What are you doing, bud? Transmission terminated. I'm trying to hail you, but it's not working. Oh, engines. What are you... Okay. Hello? What now? Did that not work, I assume? So this ship is now going to just randomly randomly fly in circles? I have to hold down E.
Pilot of the Regana. We are medical supply ship headed for New Homestead. We don't want any trouble.
I was pressing E, but I had to... Okay.
All right. And what are your intentions with these crewmen?
Again, I'm gonna pick the same option.
Oh God, I do not know.
Keep in mind, we're not threatening to board you. We're asking. The distinction is rather important.
Well, normally I would say no, but frankly it will be safer for us that way. Alright, you can dock. We will talk then.
Okay, so the transmission terminating was a glitch. I'm like, hello? Why are we randomly following you now? Begin docking sequence. Time to board this ship. Guess we'll do what we're supposed to do. Oh, this is cool. Let's board the ship. Okay. She's fucking ready to go. Look at that. Alright, lady. I see what you're doing here. Just give me a sec.
I am not sure what to make of you being here. If you wanted to kill us, you could have done that from your ship. If you wanted our cargo, we could have jettisoned it. I guess I should just stop talking and let you say your piece.
You're gonna die and I'm gonna enjoy it. Just tell me which one of you is Austin Rake.
That is not something I am going to do, not until you reveal your intentions. As far as you are concerned, I am Austin Rake. You want him? You're going to have to kill me. Now, do you mind telling us what this is all about?
Austin Rake is a Crimson Fleet pirate. Kill him and I let you go. Persuasion. Fleet want Rake dead, but I want to resolve this without violence. Otherwise I'm going to get thrown back in UC Sistef prison.
You really do not know which one of us is Rake, do you? And you do not seem to care either, which makes me think you really want to save him. Okay. I have idea. We can strike his name from Manifest, make it so he was never on board. Then, when we dock, we will leave him on this ship and deliver him to another port.
Deliver him to Sistef. If the fleet find out about this deal, we're both exposed.
That is fair. We do not want any part of the fleet. Is that all right with you, Austin?
Do I have a choice?
It does not appear you do. Well then, it is agreed. You go back to your ship and we will make sure Rake was never on ours. And in case any of your handlers get suspicious, here. We had an extra crate of supplies loaded, in case one got damaged. This should be proof you were not here to bargain.
Alright, so they put away their weapons.
If you ever get to the key, you better sleep with one eye open and 2 pistols loaded. Be careful around the fleet. They talk about family, but it's just a bunch of crap.
Thank you for letting us
So
go.
you're the fleet's new dog, huh?
This unpleasantness aside, the people of New Homestead will be grateful for these supplies.
I thought we were dead. I can't believe it. I thought we were dead. I can't believe it.
We will make sure Rake's name is taken off the manifest. And I hope you do not take this the wrong way, but I hope our paths never cross again.
Mind if I use your computer?
The people of New Homestead will be grateful for these supplies.
I cannot.
So now what? They're gonna put me in a cis-def prison? I'm not saying it's worse than death, but it's pretty damn close.
No worries, Austin. See you later, bud.
Let me know when you're ready to launch.
She says that like she's piloting this ship. It's all me, baby. Alright, let's go. Well, actually, what's gonna happen now? Because are we just gonna say we killed him? We strayed him from the manifest. He was never on board. Now what? You know? Okay. Return.
Damn mercs just don't know how to take a hit. Hey, Rook, wanna help me with some target practice?
Oh, we're helping out.
Is that your best shot?
I forgot how to fucking do ship combat. So that was fun. I literally forgot how to do ship combat. Because the last time I did ship combat was the fucking tutorial. Yeah, hold on. I'm getting absolutely fucking annihilated by these dudes. Give me a sec. I've got to dedicate resources. My fucking lasers. Okay. Jesus.
I'm gonna break you open!
I was just getting absolutely cooked.
That won't even leave a scratch!
Oh, dude. This is fun. I don't have any ship parts to even repair my ship either. This is great. I was not prepared for a fight, and I don't have any ship parts. I'm currently on a journey for buying ship parts. It's not as easy as you'd think, because this game is like, hey, would you like to have a local map of where your stuff is? Have a look at the surface. Oh, it's just a bunch of dots? And then it shows the different districts I can fast travel to, but it doesn't like point out any vendors or anything like that. And then I've gone and checked out vendors on Mars. They don't sell any ship parts, and I'm like, all right, I guess we'll go back to Jemison. We'll go back to New Atlantis. And then when I entered this galaxy map, I went, fuck, where the fuck's Jemison? Because there's so many systems, and it's lucky that we're only at the beginning of the game, so I know it's just in Alpha Centauri, but I'm like, hang on a second. If I want to travel to all of these systems and all these places, if I want to go to a very specific planet, how the fuck are we supposed to keep track of it? You know what would be awesome? Give me like a little search bar. Search for planet. You know? And then you can actually go to the place so I can remember. But it's a little bit of a mess.
Hey, you! You have a minute? I need to talk to you. You're the one that was on Vectera, right? You flew in on the, frontier.
Yep. Depend on who's asking and why.
Tommy Bitlow, SSNN research intern. Word is the Frontier was involved in an attack? It's true, right? You saw some real action?
My fucking adoring fan has decided to show up now upon my revisit to New Atlantis and is politely waiting. He's politely waiting for this guy to stop talking to me so he can talk to me. The Crimson Fleet attacked us, if that's what you mean by action.
This is great. Great. My boss, Nadia Mufaz, would kill to talk to you. An actual eyewitness. There's credits in it for credible, newsworthy information.
Use the money, sure.
And easy money, too. Just go to the SSNN building. It's not far. Keep it up, Tommy. You're killing it.
You're killing it.
By Vectera, by Vectera, by Vectera! I can't believe it! Is it you? Is it really, really you? Captain of the Frontier, Bane of the Fleet, Constellation's shining star of stars.
I love that I've just never done anything. I haven't even done anything yet. Adoring Fan has scavenging, concealment, and weightlifting. He's so happy to see us. Bane of the Fleet?
Oh, don't be so modest. It was all over SSNN. Lone miner tames the Crimson Fleet, saves a member of Constellation, and steals the hearts of millions, no, trillions. And now you're standing here next to me. Oh, it really is you, right?
It's me.
Then the day is truly blessed. Because for a moment, I wasn't sure if you were real or just another hallucination. But now that I know it's you, what are the odds? And to think, I almost went for coffee instead. But I changed my routine for one day, and here you are. It's almost like it was meant to be.
You changed your routine?
Oh, yes. Normally I start my day by drinking 4 cups of coffee and stuffing my face with chunks. But after being inspired by your story, I thought to myself, what would the great and powerful hero of Vectera do? And so instead, I went for a jog. I ran and I ran and I ran, picturing you in the distance, like a North Star. Imagine my surprise to find you were actually real. By the light of Polaris, it must be fate.
Oh, there's so much, like, I know it's the same voice actor as well, but there's so many, like, little terminology that's being said here, which is so funny. My Azura's star. Agreed. This is clearly destiny.
I know, right? And you can try to fight destiny, but you probably aren't going to win. Although, if I'm being honest, I'd wager you could beat just about anything, even theoretical concepts. But why would you, in this case? Either way, it's such an honor to meet you. Hey, do you mind if I follow you around? Do you need a sidekick? What am I saying? You're a hero, of course you do. Lead the way.
Lead the way. Assigning the Adoring Fan to your crew will make him essential until unassigned. If you're going to be my sidekick, won't you need a costume?
Good point. I'll start working on it right away, as soon as I learn how to sew. Until then, maybe I can be a sidekick in training. Do you have an academy where fans can practice groveling at your feet? If not, I can start one.
Welcome aboard, Adoring Fan.
You won't be disappointed.
Sarah's going to be disappointed. Manage your crew. Review and change their assignments between your ships and outposts. Different crew have different skills, which enhance your ship or outposts. Okay. Change Adoring Fan's assignment to Frontier. Sure. So, Sarah's unassigned. So I'm taking away my astrodynamics, lasers, leadership, and botany for scavenging, concealment, and weightlifting. What's really interesting is that we can have them at outposts. I'm glad that we can have multiple on the ship. That's good. So, will they both just stay on the ship? Sarah's here, and he's here. So I guess I've got them both with me now.
I am the moth to your flame, the magnet to your fridge, the lint in your pocket.
God damn it.
Let me know if you want to talk some more.
Alright, we've got a Doring fan. That's his name. And I would like to find a vendor, but instead I am being harassed by multiple people.
Please keep moving.
So we're gonna look around until I can find some ship parts, and then I guess I'll try and see if I can win this fight by having the ability to repair my my ship. That'll definitely help. New Atlantis information. Where the fuck can I... Other buildings and services. Trade authority is in the well. House of Enlightenment, hey? Okay. If only this game had a nice little local map. Jemison Mercantile. Alright, this looks like a place that I can buy stuff. So out of breath. Can I buy something from you? A moly? A moly, please.
Hi there. Thanks for stopping in. Feel free to look around. I can take care of transactions, and if you've got questions, just ask.
Oh, thank God. What have you got for sale?
Oh, please, take a look.
Please tell me you have what I need. Ship parts. Oh, so much stuff. Yes. Damn, they are expensive. We've only got 6. Alright, well, I'm spending 7.5k on that. Thank you so much.
Damn mercs just don't know how to take a hit. Hey, Rook, wanna help me with some target practice?
Try to drift into me. Alright, we got one. We got one. Hey, just leave me alone, please. Fucking hell. Let's do this, the Australia says, doing nothing. As soon as, dude, as soon as I'm getting teamed up by...
We've lost our shield generator.
Holy shit. As soon as I get teamed up on, it's over.
We have shields back. They're entering the down. We've blown out their grab drive.
I'm all out of missiles.
No one messes with the Crimson Fleet.
One more to go.
You don't know who you're messing with.
I can loot these, can't I? What do I do again?
Break you open.
Do I loot these bad boys? Maybe I can't do it in combat.
Target's shields are down.
My shields are coming back.
Jump drive is offline. They're not jumping out of here.
Thank you.
I need those shields back online.
Oh, I think it's actually doing damage. so slowly dealing with that one. Here, let me help you out. It's a miracle. We did it. Jesus.
Grav jump fully repaired.
God, that took just a little bit of work, didn't it? So, a lot of ship parts. I don't know how much I have left because I think it just all goes into... I don't think this is my ship cargo hold. There we go. I have 5 left. It's better than nothing. Ship combat is so fun. That's being unexpectedly thrust back into ship combat. Going to go find ship parts just so I can help them out. Okay.
Thanks for the help with the Ecliptic. I had it under control, but it definitely went faster after you jumped into the fight.
So under control.
Now tell me about the Ragana. Give me some good news, then we can go celebrate.
Austin Rake is dead. The Ragana survived.
Huh. No kidding. That'll make Delgado happy, seeing as our hands are clean. I would have preferred if you hadn't left witnesses behind, but at least you got the job done. Anyway, you wanted into the Crimson Fleet? Well, you're in. Yep, it's that simple. Hope this business with Rake's taught you something. Because I'm about to stick my neck out and vouch for you. If you screw up, and I wind up looking like an asshole, I'm gonna send someone after you. We clear?
I absolutely love the idea of her vouching for someone that like fucked her over, and then we come in as an undercover guy, and then she vouches for us, and we're just gonna fuck her over. She knows how to pick him. I get a space scoundrel dialogue option. Why send a person? I'd rather have you come after me.
Be careful what you wish for. You screw up bad enough, and I just might. And now that you know the deal, it's time to see what you signed up for. I'm gonna upload the coordinates for our headquarters in the Crick system. Spacers call it the key, the fleet calls it home. Head out there as soon as you can. Don't keep me waiting long.
Well, we're in. I hope you know what you're doing.
Alright, so we gotta head back and report to the Vigilance on our lovely encounter with the Astrai there and what we had to get up to. So we will report to the Vigilance back in Phobos before we head out and do some more fun things next time. This was a interesting episode. A lovely museum tour that went nowhere. Except for when you get arrested and a frustrating space battle to end the episode. But we will proceed with this quest line next time and hopefully have a little less complications. Thank you so much for joining me for this episode of Starfield, and I'll see you next time.